G'day viewers, great to have you along. Well, we just head back over the bridge. Sped it up a little bit so don't bore you with the regular stuff. We're on main Riverside there, so that's all good. And we're heading off down to check out Kampot's Riverside beaches. We're all going past the night market area, the main area, bar stacks and all those. It's pretty good. It's come a long way. You've obviously seen what's around this bit. You have been over the other side and had a look down there on Rabbit Island. Now we're going to head back down along the front here and get past the little sort of night markety area, temporary I would call it, and go check out Kampot's Riverside beaches. Years ago, from what I remember, it was just a cranky old road with a few trees on it. But there's been a lot of improvement and there's still a lot more to go. We're just going where a lot of people hang out here and do a bit of their own thing and let the kids have a bit of fun on the nice wide esplanade there on your right hand side. You want to go into a restaurant, bit of nightlifey, music-y stuff. There's a few restaurants along there on the left hand side. Plenty of activities for the kids to get on their little battery operated machines. Kamikazes I call them. God, they certainly do get around, zip up and down in there. They go absolutely awesome on it. I won't say ape turtle, but anyway, they all hang around on the right hand side there, but we're going a little bit further down. So it's an easy drive. This I don't really remember because it was just a quarter of what it used to be, a tarred road, one for a better word. Now they've concreted, and they've concreted all the way down. It's a fair way actually. Still a lot of vacant land, new buildings going up as you see everywhere. Whether some of them are homes, hotels, resorts, I don't know. Don't mind some of those sort of places. This is just looking on to the left. A lot of little businesses along here. These are the ones to the right. They were nearly virtually on the riverfront itself. You will get to see that if you look there. There it is. And if you're interested and like to have a little stay on the riverside, some of those villas, you'll get a better look when we come back. Some of them look actually quite good. And I think they'd be good if you decided, okay, we'll have a couple of nights there. Great. But if you're living down there, yeah, well, it's only a short little ride, tookie, whatever, to get to some of these places. As you can see, there's one there, a little bit there. Plenty of places to get odds and ends, and you see a few more places along here where you can have a little stay. Nice little resort just there. Well, homestays, villas, all along just here. Pretty good. They actually look pretty nice actually, and all of these are right on the riverside. That's the resort I was originally talking about. And you'll see how close, yet again, they are to the water. Bingo, bazinga, there they are. Still doing a bit of work on some of the roads around here, so it's all improving. This is for one of the little streams to head into the river. Fair enough, but just don't come thumbling down there when you've had a too much ingy drinkies. You never know what will happen, and it won't end nicely. But look on the right hand side there's your riverside beaches. They actually look really good. Some of the trees have been there for a while, that's what I remember, vaguely. But there's a lot more new trees going on, a bit more development going on. They put up a couple of blocks there, whether they're going to be for sale or whatnot, who knows, that's all in time. But you want a nice little day out on the beach, this would be an ideal place to come. Because you can just set up, come down, set up, sit back, relax. You say, yeah, but it's a river. But the river opens up directly onto the ocean. We're only probably about a K or so away from the actual ocean itself, and these rivers are saltwater. So, ideally, excellent. Hence the riverside beaches. And they are sand. Really good. And they just keep on going. A few people on the left-hand side are opening up little places here and there, doing what they can do. That's all good. But there's plenty of space for any and everybody. The main road goes around to the left, but there is another Riverside Road that follows further along. And that's the one we're going to take. And people have been doing more. The local government has put in more trees along here. Great stuff. And as I said, plenty of places where you can stop, get a bite to eat, chill out for a little bit, sit on the side there if you didn't bring your own amenities items with you. Plenty of big land, so future development going on, all in time. And that's all it is, all in time. Whether it's a new borough or not, I don't know. Didn't stop to read the sign that was falling over. A lot of people have bought up the riverside and established their own little place, their own little business, own little homestay. That's our police station. And enjoying a little bit of life. I cut out some of the more boring bits, and we're just about coming back to the end, because we go a little bit further on, or you can go a little bit further on than where we are right now, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just stops at one of the ports. We're at the Kampot Heritage Village to the left. We didn't go in there, that's still under development. So, all good. There's not much further down. You can see a crane in the distance there, and a few other little bits and pieces. So we just chuck a Ubi and head back. And these two just in their own little world, as most people are. As you can see, some of the nice little villas there. Quite a few along here, which I have pointed out. But now it's easier for you to see. Have a look in. Yep, there's another one. Don't judge it by what it looks like on the outside. Go inside. And it looks really nice in there. Albeit a quick look. Trying to give you an idea of what it's like inside. Some places are kept really nice. Others on the outside are just on the outside. Nice little river retreat side there. And it doesn't actually say what this one is up here. I dare say it will be a retreat. I just say, nah, I'm driving too slow. I'm going to get around them. So they're just in La La Land. Two lovers, I reckon, having a chitty chat. So that's whether that place to the left there is still under development or it's a private residence, I don't know. It looks quite well kept, so. And here we are. I'll speed that up a little bit so you can see a lot more. We're heading back towards town now. Same place, sit on the riverside there. Plenty of room. I dare say when it in higher season it will get very, very busy. It'll be absolutely awesome down there. But if you're in this little section, bring your own umbrella. Stay out of the sun so you don't cook. And plenty of people still come down here. Each time I've been down here on this visit, there's been many people. That's the main road, it goes up. And we're still heading in the same direction. As you can see, it's a big, vast expanse. This is the road they were doing this little creek crossing. And a lot of the smaller boats come in a bit further up into the fish market there and sell their wares. Little private residents got their own amenities and toys. Same with this one. And you got the resort. I'm saying because of the rotundas there, and you get a better look at some of the places where you could rent out and stay for a day, 2, weekend, week, whichever it is. They actually look not too bad. A few there. Seriously think, that one there, the wooden one, there's lots of them. Whether all of them are residents or not, I'd say that's a rental because of the office at the front. And see, you're that close to the river. And the same again along here. I reckon that'd be a nice little stay because you've got the absolute river frontage. And there's a couple more along the way as well. As I said, some are private residents, others aren't. And this one there, that's a hotel. Great. Right on the river's front. Be awesome. Get up in the morning. If you have the whole veranda to yourself, just sit there and coffee and just watch the world wake up. As I said, we're heading on back now. A few more little places along the way. You can still see a lot of development to happen on the right hand side. Another resort there on the left hand side. Without actually slowing down and looking inside the driveway, you wouldn't know a lot of them are there. See, slowing down. I did spot something and I'm trying to work out whether I was correct or not. And eventually I did find out that they do now run a ferry from Kampot all the way to Koh Rong. But if it's raining and really bad weather on the day that you're going, they will take you by bus to Sihanoukville, get on the ferry and go across to Koh Rong on the ferry there. So that's the only downside. You think, oh beauty, I'll get it. I think he said it was about a 2.5 hour trip. See some more buildings along here, obviously for rent. Really good. I reckon that's a good idea, right on the riverside. Well, that's just about it for me. Thanks for coming along. Catch ya.